Well, hello and welcome to my channel. This is my first motovlog. My name's Jake. I live in Nova Scotia, Canada, and today I'm going to talk to you about why I ride a bike. Particularly, I think, why I ride a bike when it's really cold outside, because you can tell there's a bit of snow on the ground. But hey, it's Canada. That's what happens in Canada. We get snow on the ground all the time. Anyway, my bike, 2003 Kawasaki Ninja 500. Nothing special. It's my first street bike. I've had bikes before, but this is my first street bike. So why I ride? Well, it started back when I was 7. I got off the school bus one day. I was in grade 2, because you're in grade 2 when you're 7. I got off the school bus one day, and my dad comes up and he says, "Jake, I got a surprise for you." So I follow my dad back behind the house into our shed, and I've got a Z50. We had a we had a family gas station at the time, and there was a guy who came by, wanted to sell it, or was taking it to the dump or something. So my dad bought it for me, bought a Z50, and took us a little bit, but we got it running, and that was my first bike. It was a 1986 Honda Z50. That was my first bike ever. So ever since I got on that bike, motorcycles and biking it's been a passion of mine. It's been something that I love. Like, I love to ride bikes even in the cold. It doesn't bug me that much. I love just to go out and adventure, and the ability to meet people who you wouldn't normally meet because of the bond bikers have. I love the passion that all motorcyclists have. Like there are people who are very passionate about cars, but they're spread out. Lots of people drive cars, but they're not all passionate about their cars. But from what I found, a lot of people who own bikes are very passionate about, if not bikes, then biking in general. People who have bikes like to go out on bikes, and I'm definitely one of those people. It's a passion of mine, and getting out and riding. I don't live in the most ideal place for it. It's something I love to do. I love to get out on the bike. Here we go. I love the fact that even though my bike is slow, it's still faster than everybody. I love the community, and this is why I wanted to get into motovlogging too, is because I love how friendly the motovlogging community is to each other. I just want to share my rides with you. I want to like use this as not necessarily a way for me to tell you about myself so much, or to like, I'm going to try and tell stories, but what I want this to be is just me sharing my rides with you. It's just me, but at the same time I also want to be able to talk about things that might be an issue, and I just want to have my opinion out there as well at the same time. And I feel like this is a way that's going to help me grow as a biker, help me to be more community oriented, to bring more of myself, put more of myself out there, and it's like an extension of why I ride to begin with. The community. If you're interested, I'm coming into my home bay now. This town is awful for driving in. It's a neat place to visit in the summer. Kind of boring every other time. Always kind of sucks. I don't like it. It's hard to drive in, especially in a car. I remember back doing my driver's ed. Came through this town once, and there's a bit of slush on the road there. Came through this town once, and it was awful. Like, there shouldn't be a yellow line on these roads because of the way people park, and you might be able to see it when we come up. It's a quirky little town. It's kind of neat. Like, the South Shore of Nova Scotia, where I live, is you know, it's kind of what it is. It's quirky. It's a very tourist-based communities. Mahone Bay is definitely on that forefront of touristy stuff. Yep. I have no idea how that intersection's actually supposed to work. It just sort of happens. It's gonna be so incredible when summer comes back around and it's gonna be warm to put your jacket on. I gotta find a spot to turn around because it's getting cold. Let's go down this road. I was not planning to follow this truck, but make me go into first? Okay, cool. Oh, that's a pretty view. And it's better when the trees have leaves on them, but still a pretty view. Oh, I don't know why I came to Mahone Bay. It's cold. Oh my goodness, that's bright sun. That sun is bright, and that's going to be in my face all the way back home. Ah, my goodness, that's bright. Well, it wouldn't even be so bad if I didn't have so much bug guts and everything and dirt on my visor. Oh my goodness, I can barely see through it. I think I might just go home now. Need to get them today. Look at that snow. Yuck. On the road and everything. I did not plan on getting cold. I just planned on going for a bike ride. Getting cold wasn't something I wanted to do. I just wanted to go on a bike ride. I didn't want to get cold too. Like, can't I have one without the other? Well, ice is dangerous. It's like, okay, here's my reasoning why I don't like snow. Have you ever heard of a plane being canceled? Like somebody's flight being canceled because it rained too much? It's like, no. Like, maybe delayed, yeah, but never canceled. Like, delays are one thing. Delays just are gonna happen. Like, there's nothing you can do to stop delays sometimes. But like cancellations, you can ride a motorcycle in the rain. I mean, it might be a little bit uncomfortable, you're gonna get a bit cold, but you cannot ride a motorcycle in the snow. I love my motorcycle. It's a great bike. It's not the best bike in the world. Okay, it's not a great bike, but it's a bike. You know what? No, it is a great bike because it's a bike. Doesn't matter if it's good or bad, it's still a bike, and that's what matters. I'm gonna drive exuberantly now. Oh, there's cars though. I can't drive exuberantly if there are cars in front of me. It's so sunny and bright. I mean, bright. It's not sunny because it's cold, but it's definitely bright. Not really. I'll get it. I'll get it. I'll get wheelies.